yo, come on, come all. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't, and what we are is here today bringing you guys and girls One Piece chapter 1140, titled SCOPPER GABAN, or according to the non-Vizers at the moment, SCOPPER GABAN, because apparently Viz made a mistranslation on my man's name, but hey, it is what it is. First off, let's make sure that the quality's going good. If you're watching this over on YouTube, hello, how are you beautiful people going? If you're watching this over on TikTok, also hello, how are you beautiful people going? Before we get into the greatness that is One Piece, you know what to do, you know what is appreciated, you know what is expected at this point in time. If you haven't done so already, share the love, follow me, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this, give the video a thumbs up, and all that great stuff. And if you haven't before, in my bio or in my description of the video, right, always check out the link tree that'll take you over to all my other social media places. I'm talking from YouTube to Twitch to Twitter to TikTok. Even it'll take you to my Discord, where you can join and talk anything anime and manga related. So be sure to check out that sort of stuff. Be sure to share that sort of love, especially if you want to have the fun of you know, experiencing all the conversations that we have, whether it's here, there, or everywhere. Now that that has been said, and now that that is out of the way, let's get into the greatness that is this chapter. I'm sorry if I seem a little off time-wise. This isn't the time that I normally do this live. That's because I just happen to have today off work, so I'm excited. KT Johnson, yo, good morning, man. How are you? How are you? Alrighty. So, clearly this is Ulti. Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 26. I'll beat the hell out of you if you lay a finger on Paytan. And he's got her chained up seemingly with sea stone cuffs onto this dartboard, where he's throwing katana at her. And we can actually see one of the katanas has cut her shoulder. We've got one that's cut the inside of her inner thigh. She's got one that's actually just outright stabbed clean into her hip. So she's actually, these three along here, she's been impaled by. The three up near her head have all missed. And honestly, she's taking it like a fucking champ. Wait, Gaban is 2v1 them? What's happening? Gaban 2v1 them. I haven't read the chapter yet, man. I'm only just getting into it. Alrighty. It's still weird. So, Who's Who has this long katana now, where before he only had that, he literally had a stump. Like, it was less than an inch in size sort of thing, right? The live title was Gaban versus Luffy and Zoro. Like, he's fighting both of them. To be fair, I don't make the titles for my lives. The titles for my lives, I've got someone that is aware of what the chapter's about, and they take some creative liberty calling the lives whatever the fuck they want to call them, and I go into these reactions completely blind. So I take it we're going to get 2v1ing SCOPPER GABAN versus Luffy and Zoro now, especially since that's where last chapter sort of hinted at, but we'll see. I don't know. It could be them taking the piss. Alright, so first things first, all of these people in the background survived the fight with Jinbei. So Jinbei did not unalive any of Who's Who's crew. That's something worth noting there. Also, Who's Who here? Am I going to get Yamato and Ulti as like a buddy cop duo team up together? Isn't Gaban protecting something? I mean, Gaban was just fucking around with the key last time, wasn't he? Like, Luffy wanted the key and Gaban was just like, fuck no. Alright, let's get into the chapter. Alright, chat, hold up a second. Let me dive into this. The Pirate King's left hand in the flesh. Because, yeah, he's holding the key there. Why would we fight you over the key, old timer? Just give it here. Sir, what are you doing? Your fucking road is a tall fucking fella. Although, is it just me or is Gaban way shorter than he seems to be? Like, I get that he's like same height as like Rayleigh, but are we forgetting Roger was like fucking 10 foot tall? What? Don't think you can take it? Ooh. Hold up a second. What was that? No, that was nothing. Okay, sweet. Sorry. Got a notification then. Why you, Luffy? Did you know my father's human too? He used to be a pirate, and he didn't fear anyone, not even the warriors in Elbaf. Zoro's thinking straight over to Colin, going like, this is clearly his dad. Does this dude... Hold up. He's got the ace beads around his neck. You know, the old beads. He really is the missionary of love, ain't he? I don't know how I like the soul patch braid. Right? Is that Roger's old man or something? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm getting very confused now by chat. Alright, no, that's all good. That's all good. So Luffy comes in with a grab with his right hand. Gaban just fucking sidesteps him. Luffy looks, huh? I'm a little thrown by the art here. Luffy comes in with two hands. Gaban weaves, drops, right? Like old man Hyogoro, right? Where the fuck is that third stretch coming from, guys? That's not how Oda normally shows like stretch, right? Because normally he shows like a little, like a zip line. Because there are a few times where Luffy seemingly grows extra limbs to attack or stretches body parts to attack. Did he just try to... Surely that's got to be a hand. Otherwise, Luffy just tried to knob punch this man. Yo, morning Reaper. How are you, buddy? I think that has to be an odd artistic choice there. That's surely got to be his hand, but it's coming from below the belt. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little hung up on that. It's that's a little bit of a odd Gomu if you're catching my drift. You know what I mean? That's a little bit of one of those that's an odd Gomu. Ugh. Come on, old man. The sooner we get back to Loki, the sooner we get back to the feast. Then hurry up and take it. And Luffy comes in again. Yo, fucking Gaban, chill. Bro just switched into pettiness. Just watch me. Luffy comes in. Gaban blitzes above him again. Luffy goes, huh? Haki? This man arm and Haki's up the key and just crushes the shit out of him. Yeah, forever. New chapter. If you need it, it's on TCB. Yeah. Don't get spoiled, man. Don't get spoiled. It's on TCB. It's on TCB, bro. Gaban thought he was Zoro from Kingdom Hearts. Whether it's Advanced Conqueror's Haki or really heavy fucking armament, there is fucking a shite ton of Haki spewing out of this thing. So, dude didn't chill at all. I love that I haven't done my top 50 strongest characters yet for this here though, because it means I get to slide Gaban in there with some like actual scaling for him. So he body slams Luffy and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penta backflips away, landing on one foot. So yeah, no way Luffy. Luffy charges out. Nice straw hat. Oh, nice straw hat you've got there. It suits you better than that helmet, don't you think? Duh, it's my treasure. I'm holding onto it for Shanks. And hand over the key. So Luffy's not trying to hurt him. He's still just trying to reach for the key, even though he used Haki and hit Luffy. I think that's because Luffy can... You know how Luffy's got that really good emotional sense? I think Luffy can sense that there's no like, he's doing this for shits and gigs. He's not doing this to be hostile. Holding on to it. He didn't just give it to you? What a cheapskate. You've got it wrong, dummy. And don't call him that. You don't know the first thing about him. Yo, dude. So Luffy's still just stretching with base stretches, right? Gaban is just weaving this man like no tomorrow. Yo, morning Tim. Luffy probably has respect for Gaban as well, being a Roger pirate. Well, Luffy doesn't know he's a Roger pirate yet, does he? That was only told to Usopp. Like, the people at the party. Right now, Luffy just knows that this is Old Man Yar, and Zoro's made the connection that that is Colin's father. They don't know it's a Roger pirate. Yeah, like, they weren't told that he's a Roger pirate. Because the whole thing about SCOPPER Gaban was coming from the party. Yo, morning, Bryce. How are you, my bro? Alright. Ooh! This man gets the Ed and Eddie treatment. The key literally just gets yammed in his face, rearranges his whole fucking head. And I think the funnier part about that is that his bottom part of his jaw goes square to match it, even though there's no section of key there. You've got a mouth on you, brat. So, dude just finesses him. Dude just literally fucking... Dude, low-key, Luffy's a little lucky that Gaban ain't a bit more of a creeper, ain't on that Orochimaru stuff, right? Dude, Reaper, that's a throat feat? Look, all I'm saying is, we had Luffy before seemingly stretching his, stretching something from below the belt to punch Gaban. Then we had Gaban blitz Luffy enough to, you know, put something in his mouth. He should just be lucky that it's not the Giant Slayer, if you're catching my drift. Luffy gets launched though. Literally, Gaban lands on the key, kicks it, sends him flying. Zoro gets shitty. Dude pulls axes out of his ass cheeks. Literally just flips them. Yo, yeah, he's got beads. He's got the beads of love around his neck, man. Like, Gaban's running around with a... He's ready for any type of fight. Whether it's a fight of love or a fight of fear. Look at this man, though. Kicks Luffy. Zoro's just surprised. He pulls axes the size of his body out of cheek space. Grim Throng. Grim Throng. That sounds German. Luffy freaks. Gaban comes in with the overhead slash. Zoro's screaming Luffy dodge like he's Big Mom to Kaido. Zoro's out. Luffy! Don't get hit by that. I can feel the essence of Roger in there. Like it's fucking Odin. Luffy dodge. Gaban just goes wham. A torrent of slashes like claw scratches comes flying out everywhere. Oh. That's important. Remember a couple of chapters ago when they first came into the palace? How there were scratch marks on the wall? And people were saying clearly Loki's got some type of wolf zone or something like that? The scratch marks are in the same pattern as Gaban's slash attacks. So that could be showing that Gaban was fighting when, what's his name? King Harold passed. I still think King Harold was trying to undersell the Giants and was like working in some way with the God Knights. And that Loki and Mount Beard, Fallbeard, whatever his name is, Jarl, right? Was like, nah, that ain't gonna fly, champ. And they betrayed him, and that, like, the two of them and Gaban took out fucking Harold. But it's on the down low, you know? Maybe Gaban doesn't trust Loki, and that's why he blocking the key. Or maybe Gaban is on some petty shit, no different to Odin, right? Because Odin could have beat Kaido. There's plenty of things that Odin could have done, right? But Odin sat on his fucking ass and let what happened to Wano happen, right? Because he was trying to wait for that 20-year mark, right? If this happened a couple of years ago, Gaban could have just been like, yeah, it ain't your time. I'm just going to lock you up. And, you know, when the right dude comes, it'll be a you problem then. You know? I feel like he started the whole no warrior giants because he was a world government puppet. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I feel like he started disarming the giants as at the same time period as the giants that were strong started being adopted by the world government, which is why you got the Giant Squad with like John Giant and all that from Mother Carmel. But yo, Zoro had to go 3 sword style here. Look at that. Zoro doesn't have a weapon drawn. He has to go 3 sword style to try and block one of the trajectories of the slash. Like, this is the same Zoro that when Kaido was sending air slashes at him was going, blink, 1 sword style, knocking that shit away. Gaban comes in here with a lazy haymaker. Zoro's out there with all 3, fucking holding it off in midair. Fucking, there's a bit of struggle there. And look at that. The slash goes through. And it blows up this section up here. Except, do you know what the problem is? Remember, these guys are in the basement underneath the fucking... These guys are in the basement underneath the fucking throne room. And we didn't see them go upstairs. So him slashing here, he must be slashing in an upwards angle, despite it sort of looking like it's a downwards angle. And this shit's shooting up from down below and just destroying the castle. And remember, that castle's freaking huge. Durag gives him mad amps. Yeah, true. He doesn't have the Durag on yet, but he may not have the Durag on yet, but he's at 50% amp because he's got the goggles, like on Skypiea. You know the goggles? Zoro, when he gets goggles on, you can't say that he can't see what's going on. He's got no dust in his eyes. And Zoro immediately goes full armament haki. Like, look at that. He's got a fine crew. Zoro's sword's already hakied up on the fucking drawer. Man goes into straight King of Hell mode. Doesn't even bother armament hakiing up the Sandai typically. Just goes straight to fueling the fuck out of Enma. And, yo, Enma's got PTSD. Maybe that anime filler was right about Gaban versus Odin. Enma's got PTSD here. Zoro's drawn his swords, doesn't armament haki up the others. Enma's just like, no. We ain't doing this. Give it to me. I need that good hit. Not against this man. Is Zoro going Ashura soon? Ashura? I don't know. This looks more like what they sort of show as King of Hell, right? You know, the black lightning coming off. But he doesn't have the other 2 swords hardened up. So it's more like these guys are just fucking... Yo, wait. I didn't even realize. Luffy went gear... What? Google's Grant plus 100 site. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. What's Sanji doing, bro? Yo, Sanji's eating. Right? Gaban upscale? Oh, 100%. Dude, no. Tell me, okay, maybe this is an art issue here, right? Maybe Oda was meant to draw all of them with armament haki, but he didn't. Zoro goes 3 sword styles straight away. He's not fucking around. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Zoro goes 3 sword style off rip. For Zoro to go 3 sword style against someone off rip, especially at this stage in the fucking story, he's not playing in the slightest. But that's not it. I'm gonna zoom up a bit. Okay, so that's not even Enma. Okay, Zoro. That is even worse. Look at this. The top of this page. The castle gets destroyed. Like, the side of the castle gets destroyed. He's got to find crew. Zoro pulls out the Sandai. Zoro's already trying to armament haki up the Sandai. You can see it's turned black there. And by the time he draws the other swords, right? Enma's just gone, no, I need this haki. It's got the PTSD from Gaban. Enma steals the haki from the other 2 blades. So you see the Sandai go from having armament haki to being de-armored. And now Enma's fucking rippled up with haki. Just like, nah, I ain't playing. You got the black lightning coming around like it's king of hell. This is that white form I heard about. And Luffy's coming in. Luffy's stole one of the axes he threw earlier. But look at his head. He's fused with the helmet. So now he's got ancient Oni fucking horns going on. And we see some crumble from the castle come dropping down right next to where Loki would be. So there's shit falling down from up there. Brace yourselves. They're charging in. Luffy's whipping around. Gaban gets a fucking twinkle in his eye. Like when they open up their knees, he gets a twinkle in his eye. What a fucking troll. What a troll. What a fucking troll. I love Gaban. I ain't gonna lie. Like, low-key, every now and then Oda comes out with characters that just, like, skyrocket to, like, my favorites list. Trafalgar Law was one of them. Katakuri was one of them. This man, Gaban, low fucking key. They're charging at him. They're in their strongest forms, right? Luffy's in fucking Gear 5 Oni form. Zoro's got 3 swords style. Fucking Enma throbbing with the haki. He's got a raging haki on. The missionary Olaf, give up. Drops the axes. Both of them just face plant into the walls behind him. Stop jerking us around, Gramps. Don't get worked up. I was just fooling around. You tried to kill me. And you think we'll just laugh it off? You're still alive, aren't you? Anyway, the key you're after is right behind you. Huh? Luffy Tasso, everyone. This guy is... Don't be so hasty, Rodo. Yo, see? Okay, this is what I mean. Road knows he's a Roger pirate. They don't. Road was about to say, this is SCOPPER Gaban. What are the Roger pirates? Gaban's just like, fuck it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Sussy? What are you talking about, Rodo? Don't tell him that. Yee nah. Man's just telling him, yeah, fucking don't worry about it. If Elbaf is still safe by the time you decide to leave, come find me. Man just picks up his hat, picks up his coat, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the missus. I worked up an appetite. That's what the man's doing. Storytelling with Nova is the best time of the day. Oh, love you too, Sean. They indeed laughed it off. Out of everyone in the worst gen, Apu is my op. Dude. Wait, when you say Apu is your op, do you mean you want to fight Apu? Apu is the opposite to you? Or Apu is your favorite? Because I tell you what, Apu and Capone, when they first were released in Sabaody, Sabaody's my favorite arc, by the way. Apu and Capone were my most hated supernova. Specifically Apu. Right? Apu, though? Post-time skip? Top, like, outside of Zoro, Law, Kid, and Luffy, Apu is actually arguably the fucking scariest supernova at the moment. With, like, it's like, Apart from those dudes on the rooftop, minus Killer, because Killer's just not worth shit. No offense. Hopefully he comes back and he becomes worth shit. At the moment, it doesn't matter how much you polish a turd's a turd. Apu is right there with Bonnie in bullshit. You know what I mean? Only Gear 5 sounds hard. Scopper was cooking, then he knew not to mess with Gear 5. I don't want to fight Apu ever. I'm giving Apu the Joseph Joestar run. Run away treatment. I'm not fighting that guy. You know, 100%. Honestly, part of the reason why I'm not fighting that guy is I just don't want to make eye contact with his teeth. A dude whose all of his teeth are wiggly because they're piano keys. Like, he can touch his teeth and they wiggle. I don't know if visually I could look at a dude that's just tapping his teeth and the whole thing looks like it's about to fall out of his head. The dude looks like he's got dentures. I can't. I just genuinely... I don't know how a dude looks like he has braces, dentures, like... What's the other thing? Fucking the fake caps. How am I forgetting the name of it? It's not dentures. It's veneers. Dude looks like he's got veneers, braces, and dentures rolled up into piano wire. It's yeah. Thank you, Reaper. Veneers. Yeah. It's fucking nah. I ain't doing it. I'm probably the only X-Drake fan because I love his fighting style with his weapons. No, Reaper. I love X-Drake. I'm just so heartbroken that Oda didn't take his story a little bit further. If you go back to comments of mine from the beginning of the, like, before the raid, we're talking, like, before Act 3, still at the end of Act 2, my bet was Drake was going to, like, I was like, fuck King. King ain't an issue. Drake is going to be the big bad that Zoro has to fight because it's a dual-wielding ancient zone swordsman. And I was like, that would be the perfect fight for Zoro, where Zoro can prove that he's physically stronger than an ancient zone, and it's a swordsman battle, but it's also a marine, and it'll, you know, all this sort of cool shit. Nah, I just got proven a fucking fool, though. So, it happens. Killer is did wrong. It's not his fault, mate. No, I agree. And I hope Killer comes back, learns from the Giants, and can throw some fucking Ikuku sovereignties by the end of the story. But at the moment... that Psycho Killer is done. I love how Oda has characters use unique types of weapons with their own fighting style. Yeah, and apparently Gaban is a fucking key style user too. Honestly, him walking away here as well, I don't know what it reminds me of, but he seems like such a smartass. Did his mustache get thicker too? Hold up. I swear the mustache wasn't as thick before. I guess I'm just wrong. Dude's... he's got the full garp lip going. He looks like a composite. Honestly. In the weirdest way possible, he looks like a composite of Rayleigh with Garp's facial hair. It's Rayleigh with Garp's facial hair, Weevil's head hair, right? Shiki's style of clothes, and Aokiji's specs. Wait, isn't Kid off the shores of Elbaf right now? Yeah, no, he is. He should be here. He should be here. Okay, what are we getting here? Why would I ever want to see you again? That's right, you moron. Thanks for the key. But there's no way we're going to seek you out anytime soon. And he walks off, again, shit-eating ear-to-ear grin, right? Beads around the neck like he's Ace. Beads flowing in the fucking wind. Beads jangling in the wind. He's got a smile right there like he's going to go make Colin 2.0. Honestly, Shanks, you really think I'd trust him that easily? Fair enough. Do as you please, Gaban. So, Shanks actually came to meet Gaban here. Interesting. You really think I'd trust him that easily? Fair enough. Do as you please. Miss. Looky out here. So we're back at the war school, huh? What's all the hubbub? It's a birdie. All that excitement over a bird? It's a really weird one. Where is it? Oh, right, alright. Shamrock. Okay, let's go. Oh, no. Fuck the dart books off. Shamrock. Realm of the Sun. Oh, so that's the top layer, right? So they've gone at the very top. There's a school here. How perfect. I'll summon them. Okay, Reaper. This... Oh, fuck no, I'm not apologizing. I'm not, Reaper. I'm not. I'll stand 10 toes down on that one. I will say, this looks more like magic than it does devil fruit or science in this representation. And from that standpoint, as I've been saying the entire time, right? It could be, or it could not be. We had to get more evidence. I will say this leans on the favor of what you were saying, Reaper. This does look more like magic, outright. The fact that someone grips their hand and starts summoning a summoning circle. But remember, the summoning circles don't disappear. Alright? At least say... Oh... I'll say it for you. Reaper, you were right. It looks like magic. Does that put a smile on your face? Yeah, I can see the lights shooting up. That does put a smile on your face. They've still got the summoning circle, though, left in the castle, right? It leans more in your favor, I'll admit. Yeah, no, 100%. Although, do you know what? Let me just keep reading. In case something said it differently. Because again, it doesn't look like they're summoning from down below. She squeezes her hands. The bolt comes down from above. Oh, 2 figures. I thought they were only summoning 1. Understood. No, I don't mind going. The fuck is this scraggly hand scarecrow looking fucker here on the left? Just tell me where we're leaving from. The abyss will be where now? Whoa! So much happening there. Hold up. What? Yo, that does... Yo! With the white... I can't say the word. With the singlet, with the white tank. Okay, these dudes look kind of fucking clean. Hold up. God Knights. House Shepherd, St. Summers. God's Knight, House Limosive, St. Fucking, this is going to be a nightmare for me to do. Quillingham. He got summoned while he was home chilling. Bro was watching his soap operas. Right? Bro was... Actually, no, this is the Celestial Dragon too. Let's be for real, right? Bro was in the nutty. Got a call to come in to work on his day off. He's sitting there going, oh, yeah, nah, I don't know. While he's sitting there watching all of his, relocated employment, performers dancing for him in front of him. Dude was sitting there getting the full strip show, just like, yeah. Just wakes up on Elbath. Huh? Nah, it's fine. But we'll have some time before, right? you know, to get dressed and stuff. Dude literally just got the phone call. Can I at least have an hour? Also, what is the current situation? I'm talking about the provisions. What else? It won't do for us gods to starve, right? Oh, so they're talking about the blockade again. Hello? What's with this thing? Is it the telepathic signal? This is bad, this is bad. I'm gonna be late, I won't make it. I was half asleep. Where are we going again? Oh, he's got a he's awakened. That's... is that an awakening? Bro, what is going on? He was trying to get busy. Dude, 100%. He was trying... dude was getting a strip show for sure. Dude, look at the eyes, alright? He's gritting his teeth. Because he was seeing mermaid tail. Right? He was seeing some mermaid tail flicking in his face moments before getting dragged in here. Watching ReZero 1 second in the middle of a Buster Call the next is crazy. Yo, dude, imagine the mixed signals. I love the tattoos, though. Although, that looks like a summoning circle almost on his arm as a tap. And this Queeling, right, clearly, like, if you guys don't know, like, fucking one of the greatest Chinese mythology, it's kind of like a dragon horse, in a sense, right? They're supposed to be really good with, this is a mythical zone, mind you. He's got white clouds around him, not black, like the celestial dragons do. You know, not like Lucci, not like Kaku, not like the, what do you call them? Not like the Gorosei, right? He's got white clouds around him, like Luffy and Yamato. And honestly speaking, it's a bit hard because the Queelins always had the Neo Cloud around them in mythology anyway. So this may not be awakened. This may just be like the base fruit because they always have that. If this is a fruit, because I know Reaper is out here. I know Reaper's going, these guys don't have devil fruits at all. They just have magic. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to wait and see more. But, the whole point of the Queelin is they're supposed to have, like, fucking clairvoyant, you know, predictive thought, right? And then, on top of that, they're supposed to be really good people. And it's really interesting that he has the white clouds, the same as Luffy and Yamato, who are good people, as opposed to the black clouds that all the other Awakening users have had so far. So I actually wonder if this is maybe going to be the Judas in the midst. This guy's going to accidentally betray the world government because he's actually secretly a good guy. That being said, he also seems more like a scumbag than fucking anybody because he's got a bubble on his head. Man was in Marijua, heard that he was leaving Marijua, and went and got his bubble because he didn't want to breathe the peasant air. And he went and got one specifically made for his Awakened Zone. If it is an Awakened Zone. Like, think about how sucky that is. That you've got a character that's arguably going to be the representation of, like, you know, peace, prosperity, happiness, and wisdom, right? Oh, shit. Chat is popping off. Hold up a second. I'm wondering about the Abyss mention. I reckon the Abyss is probably the teleportation system. That's what they probably call the pentagrams, the Abyss. This could show that the color of Awakening Cloud doesn't determine if someone is good or bad. It could, or it could... Oh, I mean, yeah, no, Burbo, you're actually right. It could determine whether or not they're good or bad, but it depends on what the... We're gonna have to wait and see. He also has a bubble around his head. I wonder what the significance of that is. Yeah, he's a fucking discriminatory little shit. It might be Queeling as the pronunciation. I'm pretty sure the Q is pronounced Qi in Chinese. Yeah. Quillingham. It kind of sounds like a Chinese-English sort of combination, right? Devil contracts, get it right. Oh, sorry, Reaper. Devil contracts. This could show that the color of Awakening Cloud doesn't determine if someone is good or bad. Yep. I'm pretty sure the Quagong or whatever, but Chi, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. The fact that he's half asleep, though, as well. And Gunko's looking over. Gunko. What are you doing in my manor? Huh? Shamrock's here too? Yo, That's hilarious. She summons them, can't make eye contact with dude with his fucking balls in the breeze, turns around in shame. They both go, we're an Elbath. I love. So, okay, first things first. Gunko activating the circle summoned them. So they were pre-picked, but I don't think she actually has... Because they were going to summon one, right? Unless that's a mistranslation. Two of them have come, right? So she didn't have the full control over this by the seams of it. Especially since when she summoned them, whoever's actually in control of the summoning knew that this fucker wasn't ready. Yeah, whoa. That's a thorn whip over on the right. That's a thorn whip. On the, sorry, I just really got distracted by this, right? The guy on the right, St. Summers, over by the right, next to his bottom talking box, you actually see the hilt of a sword, but you see wrapped around it, it's a thorn whip. Like what, Khalifa had. So we've got a trident user and a thorn whip user. That's interesting. Sorry, that just distracted me then. But yeah, it seems like Gunko doesn't have control over what she brought because she brought them wherever they were, right? But in the case of Summers, she brought him with his chair and clothes to get changed into, even though she didn't know what he was doing. So either she's got some ridiculous fucking observation haki and can sense the fucking Grand Line from here and know that he needs his clothes, which I think is stupid because she looked away in embarrassment, blushing, right? Or whoever's actually in charge of the ability with the summoning circles can summon any of the subordinates whenever they want, but knows what condition they're in, which seems more like it's an im-based ability. Also, this isn't a typical trident as well. It actually seems like more like a pitchfork with a bayonet attached to it. The summoning brought my couch too. Big surprise. So this is a land of giants, huh? Everything's huge. Fuck, everything's huge? Fella. The two of you are huge. Like, Summer's beanbag is a fucking head height for fucking Shamrock. So what? 6 foot. He's probably 12 foot. He's probably 15 foot. So this is like Katakuri height and fucking... These are big fellas. Yeah, okay. I only wanted one person. Why are there two? It's because you're meant to go home, Captain. I am. It's an order from above. So that's what it is. Ooh. No, Reaper. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. They were gonna summon Summers, and Queeling came to relieve... Yeah, he came to relieve Shamrock of his duties. Which is why he got the phone call that they were going to be summoning him. Meanwhile, Old Mate didn't get the phone call. He was just told, right, while half asleep, right, you're going to Elbath to relieve him. Because seemingly Summers didn't get the information that he was going to relieve him. Because see, he says, so that's what it is. So it's the other way around, right? She was summoning Summers, and then Quillingham ended up getting summoned as well to replace Shamrock. I love how the dude's getting dressed. I suppose the situation in the Holy Land has gotten dire recently. Everything started to spiral downhill after the reverie started. It'd be best for you to hurry back there, Shamrock. Anyway, why don't you brief us on the current situation? What are we doing in a non-member nation like this? Were you visiting Harold's grave? Okay, so Harold is a fucking ally of the world government in a sense, even though they're a non-allied nation. Were you visiting Harold's grave or something? So he was trying to ally with Harold. Alright, I get it. Oh, that design goes hard. That's actually the best God Knight design so far. The sword with the thorn whip pommel cover, like the fucking protection. The rose, the celestial dragon hoof on the belt with the wings of a dragon. Dude looks like a decorated war crime committer. Like a mofo. Right? The left guy is my second favorite current looking God Knight. Yo, hey, Cog. Yo. Alright, I get it. So we just need to nab those brats and take them back to the Holy Land. Although, I guess these particular kids are a bit too big to just stuff in a bag or something. And those without the mark can't pass through the abyss. That means we'll have to spirit them away by ship. Ingrate. With our combined powers, we could make a game out of this. What kind of plan is he concocting? Yo. God Valley Part 2, yo. If they turn this into a hunting game, I'm actually gonna fucking backflip. All those without the mark can't pass through the abyss. That means we'll have to spirit them away by ship. That's reminding me of the spirit or demoning away from Impel Down, which is what they were using to explain when Impel Down prisoners just ghosted. I wonder if that actually has connection to the summoning circle. And the abyss seems more like the back channel from fucking Toriko. Sorry, I can't get over. This dude also has medals all up one half of his body. The dude is decorated AF. And I'm assuming he's an older fella. Like, he looks older. Which means he may be actually from Garling's generation. Oh, he also has Foster's toe. His big toe's shorter than his next toe. That's a weird detail for me to fucking pick up on there, but it is what it is. So they're gonna hunt down the kids. No break next week as well. It's amazing. What does it mean to spirit someone away? Hold up. Let me Viz. Let me just have a look. No, not Viz. Impel Down, demoning away. Also, shit, where is it? Is it not called demoning away? Was it called spirit? can't find it. I'm gonna have to go back and find that. That's interesting. Because... The Abyss will be where now? Okay, so the pentagram, right? Understood. No, I don't mind going. Just tell me where we're leaving from. The Abyss will be where now? So he was about to say an Elbath, and then they get summoned here. So the signal cuts off, right? So the Abyss is clearly this. But it always seems like, because remember they crashed through the roof of the castle before. So it seems like even though it's called the Abyss, it doesn't go under. It actually is like a bolt of lightning that shoots you down somewhere. More like fucking Thor in the MCU with the Bifrost. Right? But then talking about spiriting them away by ship. Do they mean by boat or by airship? And those without the mark can't pass through the Abyss. So, you know how I was saying before, his tattoo kind of looks like the pentagram circle? I wonder if they all actually have to have a physical brand to be able to be summoned. So it may be... I'm sorry, Reaper, right? It may be a devil fruit ability where they get a tattoo or a mark branded on them by the owner of the ability, and it allows them to summon each other. May not be magic, man. I'm sorry. The Bifrost is still magic. Also, what if it was on some Peter Pan shit? Could there be higher authorities to summoning? Like, Gunko can't just summon any of the Gorosei? Yeah, Imu with their ink fruit. I'm cooking. Yeah, hey Brick, I'm gonna start bombarding comments to pump the numbers of the live. No, that's alright. You don't have to pump the numbers, brother. The live, well, we've been going for almost an hour, so I'm gonna be stopping this live soon because I've got a few other jobs to do. But I'll be going live again on my phone and that later. I've got my phone charging now. I just wanted to read the chapter. There is a lot of crazy shit here. Let's run it back to the beginning. First things first. Yay, Ulti returned. Fucking my glorious Dino Queen. Oh, dude, I forgot Gaban. I forgot Gaban was even in this, I forgot Gaban was even in this chapter. Low key. Do you know how good the end of the chapter has to be with character designs for me to forget Gaban was even in this chapter? And that he absolutely decimated Luffy and Zoro, even though they weren't really trying, but they half were trying. And I still find it hilarious. I still find this absolutely hilarious. Zoro has the Sandai Kitetsu, draws a blade already hakied up, and then Enma goes, gimme, and takes the haki from his other swords. Because Enma has fought against Gaban in the past, and is like, I ain't playing with this fool. This ain't how that rolls. Right? Let me see here, like, look, Zoro draws the swords. He already had Sandai hakied up. Enma steals the haki. We get a surge of haki going through him, and then it cuts back to Zoro having hakied up all the swords again. Enma snaked him. Enma robbed him. Enma said, no. You ain't a master yet. You ain't in charge yet, boss. I still get to pick and choose. And look at the bird that Gungo made. I'm not gonna lie. Summers and Quillingham, maybe my favorite two designs for God Knights. Honestly speaking. Gunko is still like the shy girl of the group, right? I'm not gonna lie. Shamrock from the face and hair, love. Shamrock with the cloak, love. Shamrock's high heels with the fucking quad guards. I ain't the biggest fan of. I ain't gonna lie. To each their own, right? Even young Darling, right? I don't really fuck with the design like that. Loki though, Broseph here, I do like. Looks like an intimidating military general. And although he's a bit of a goof, tripping over, right? It is always amazing to see an awakened mythical zone, seemingly. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Emma be tripping. When Luffy transforms, something crazy happened. Yeah, the horns, he merged with his helmet. We need more female God Knights now. Loki has purple hair, right? Yeah, Loki does have purple hair. His skin's dark, too. Interesting. The horns and axe, New World. He had an axe. Yeah, no. He did have an axe. He actually grabbed one of the axes. I think it's one of the axes that Gaban threw at him a couple of chapters ago. Right? In the awakened form with enough... possible future showing the possibility of awakened zones being able to stay in their awakened forms with enough mastery. Yes. That is also true. Because you're at one with your zone, so it becomes you. Because he's in hybrid here too. He's got his normal legs. He doesn't have the full horse body. So this is his hybrid awakened form. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this live up here. I have to process this for a bit. I'm gonna be on TikTok all day, I'm sure, talking about this. This is beautiful and crazy. I thought Gaban had his axes. I'll go recheck. No. Gaban, so in this chapter, Gaban pulls 2 axes out of his butt cheeks, right? But when Gaban first shows up, 2 chapters ago? Is it 2 chapters ago or last chapter? Hold up. No, last chapter. Here. The Kirin guy has white clouds. Based on mythology, a yokai reference. They are majestic, good creatures. Yeah. So, okay. If you go back to chapter 1139, when Rhodes walking around, when they see the summoning circle, mind you, this abyss didn't disappear. So this might be a permanent abyss now. Right? So they may be able to travel there whenever they want. We get this, we get one of the axes from Gaban thrown at them there. Right? When Gaban's first introduced. Gaban never goes and picks it back up. He talks his shit, takes them downstairs. After taking them downstairs, he shows them the key. And then in this chapter, he pulls 2 axes out of his butt crack. I love these chapters. I hope Swizz read it so you can talk about it with... Yo, dude. Oh, is he live at the moment? I'll go pester him. Alright. This was chapter 1140 of the One Piece manga. If you haven't done so already, you know what to do. You know what's appreciated. You know what's expected at this point in time. Share the love. Give the video a like. Follow me if you aren't already. Subscribe if you're watching this over on YouTube. We're trying to hit our goal of 500 subscribers. We're in the mid 300s at the moment, so we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. I think we're what? My math isn't perfect here. I think we're 135 away from hitting our goal of 500 subscribers. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this, give the video a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. I feel like I already said that. And if you haven't done so already, like I said at the beginning of the video, check out the link tree in the description down below. It'll take you to things like my Twitter, Twitch, Discord, where you can join and talk anything anime and manga related. My TikTok. Boba, I'm gonna be for real. I need to do the Bogart theory for you. The problem is, I don't have any theories for Bogart. I need to... I'm just gonna do a 10-minute video at some point, drop it out of nowhere, tag you in it, and it's just gonna be me bambling about Bogart's life, trying to draw out as much shit as I possibly can. Because I love Bogart, and I hope Bogart comes back. But realistically, he's done 3 things in the story. He showed up at God Valley, trained Kobe and Helmeppo, and then he appeared at Hajinosu, but did not participate in Hajinosu. He should have been there with God. He was. He was at Hajinosu. We see him on the boat next to fucking Tashigi. He just didn't do anything. Hammer Space is literally a power set in One Piece, because for Gaban to pull those axes out of nowhere was wild, dude. 100%. Where am I? Okay. Before I end the live, Burbo, just so I'm not going crazy, I will try to find it for you. Right? Where's Hajinosu? The legendary hero, Kuzan. Yep. Is it around here? No, that's when the ship's blowing all over the place when they first got there. Then Kuzan shows up, so that's... Okay, hold up. Final lesson. Here we go. Where was it? I swear I saw him. I could be misremembering it. Because I clocked it in the manga. Like, in the hard copy of the manga. Alright, everyone's celebrating. Maybe I'm just misremembering it better. Maybe I am misremembering it. Hold up. Because I swear that was one of the funny things. Like, he was there, he just didn't do anything. Kuzan, legendary hero. Alright, that's having shown up early. Getting there before the ship. Got me hunting for Easter eggs now. Okay, if I wasn't there... Maybe I'm just imagining it wrong, man. Maybe I am just going batshit. It does happen. Put the clay down... I'm going to have to go over this in the hard copy. Everyone's whimpering. Because I know he was there at God Valley as well. I swear it was just like a momentary image like that. I could just be wrong. Look, just take my word that I'm wrong at the moment. Take my word. I'll just cop it. I'm wrong. I'm misremembering it. And eventually, if I prove myself right, I was never wrong in the first place. That's just how it works. That being said, like I said, this is the end of the video. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. Peace. Have a damn goodbye. Goodbye. Have a damn good day. Thank you, girls and guys, for coming through. Couldn't do it without you. Until the next chapter of One Piece, or until the next video of mine you watch, whatever it is you're here for. Thank you, guys and girls, for coming through. Goodbye.